we're talking about. What we're saying is if that mandatory is not available against Canelo, the WBO and the WBC will agree to a Benavidez against Andrade fight. Yeah. And that's, I mean, look, both guys got to accept. Andrade will accept, we accept now. You know what I mean? But Benavidez has got to fight Lemieux, he'll win that fight comfortably, and then let's see if he wants to fight.
You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. If Andrade beats Zach Parker in the WBO Eliminator, if he can't get Canelo next, he'll be Canelo's mandatory. If he can't get that fight next, he wants David Benavidez. If this is true, I'll forget all about Janabek or the other fighters that Demetrius Andrade has ducked. Because to me, the David Benavidez, Demetrius Andrade fight will be called the Canelo Eliminator. I think whoever wins this fight deserves a fight with Canelo. I mean, if Andrade beats David Benavidez, he'll do something Canelo hasn't done. That would intrigue Canelo's interest. I think Andrade would get that fight. Because people, even though Canelo's undisputed at 168, people still think David Benavidez is the best at 168. I mean, you got guys like Teddy Atlas and Tim Bradley saying that Canelo is not undisputed until he beats David Benavidez. So that'd be a huge step for Andrade, and vice versa, because Canelo has never beat Andrade, and if David Benavidez can do that, he should get a shot at Canelo. And I also think Canelo and Reynoso, these are the type of fights they're looking for. This is the type of fight they're looking for fighters to step up and take. You need big fights like that to separate you from the pack. And that's what David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade will be doing if they decide to fight. Now, Eddie Hearn says Andrade has already agreed to fight David Benavidez if the Canelo fight falls through. And Andrade fans will be saying something like, why does he have to fight David Benavidez to get a fight with Canelo? He's going to be the WBO mandatory, and he deserves a fight with Canelo. But Canelo and Reynoso thinks differently. And you heard Canelo himself. He's champion, and he doesn't fight anybody, a horrible fighter. And Reynoso feels the same way. Also, he believes Jamal Charlo is a bigger draw. And people say Jamal Charlo does not deserve a title shot over Andrade. I agree with that. But you can throw those guys all in the hat. Their resumes all suck. So at this point, you just pick who's going to sell the most. And that's Jamal Charlo. No one's trying to see Demetrius Andrade for boxing peers like me. But if he goes up to 168, beats Zach Parker, then fight Benavidez next and he beats him, or vice versa, more people, casual fans, will be calling for this fight. If this fight goes down, I'm picking Benavidez to win by knockout. But if Andrade pulls it off, he deserves a title shot. Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.